The king of Silmaria is dead, and the kingdom mourns his loss. We are gathered here to determine the future of this land through rites of ancient ritual and tradition. By the rites of rulership, heroes will prove their worth. By the rites of rulership, Silmaria will arise from the ashes of mourning, like the phoenix rises to the sun. By the rites of rulership, a new king will ascend to the throne of this land. Who here is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
God, a shining example of the triumph of science over superstition, is more than worthy to lead Silmaria to a rational, logical future.
Gort has been named as a contender.
That's this guy, by the way.
Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
Elsa von Spielberg has proven herself to be a leader and a hero in the lands to the north. She is quite capable of becoming the first woman king of Silmaria as well. I, Minos, counselor to Silmaria, am proud to sponsor her.
Elsa von Spielberg has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
I, magnum opus of the homeland of Romulus and Remus, leader of armies, peerless in the weapons of war, fierce, fearless and fearsome in battle, shall win the rights of rulership and become king of this kingdom.
Fabulous!
Magnum opus has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
I am Kokino Pukamiso. I have been a guard in the protection of Silmaria for years. I am one of the people of this land, and I am proud to aid my kingdom and my homeland.
Kokino Pukamiso has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
The Prince of Shapir, hero of Tarna and Mordavia, is worthy to compete in the rites to become king of this land.
The Prince of Shapir has been named as a contender. By the ancient traditions of this land, 5 heroes shall compete in this challenge. 5 heroes shall make this land stronger. 1 hero shall rise to the throne of Silmaria. The rites of rulership shall begin. The first rite is the rite of freedom. The fishing villages of our kingdom and the island of Rite have been invaded by Hesperian mercenaries. Eos, Keros, Paros, Tinos, and Noxos have been overwhelmed. The invaders need to be driven from this land.
I shall free Paros, for it is the village in which I was born.
God shall choose Keros, for it is closest to the Academy of Science.
Elsa shall choose Eos, for it is closest to my island.
Thank you, Minos, for making my choice for me.
Forgive me, Elsa, but I only wish to assure your success. Eos is still the best choice.
It matters not which village I shall release from the yoke of oppression, but Tinos shall be avenged by magnum opus.
Yeah, and while this is kind of paused for a second, notice how he's just wearing like short booty shorts, even more so than Elsa. That's just kind of wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
5 shall go forth from the gates of Silmaria. 5 shall bring freedom to the fishing villages, and return to the gates of the Hall of Kings with the sigils of those villages. 5 shall begin the rite of rulership. The first person who returns with the sigil of their freed village shall be deemed the winner. Let the rite of freedom begin.
Okay, I'm sorry that was kind of just long and drawn out and boring. I haven't encountered them yet, but you can actually spot both Elsa and Magnum Opus in the Adventurers Guild. But I'm not sure when. Yada yada yada, they've begun. Yada yada yada. Yeah, we know this already. And this is going to talk about the rites. So these are going to be updated like every rite. And actually, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the cheap way back out. So we're set to free there's 5 different villages, and we're each supposed to free one of them. Now, actually, let's pull out our map. The village we want to free is down here, and the other 4 scattered around there. we need to return with the sigil from Naxos. However, the fun part is you can actually rescue all 5 villages. Somebody can beat you to finishing this right before you do, but I'm not sure how many days need to pass before that happens, because I've never had anyone beat me. So let's do the Rite of Freedom, and let's take care of this one first, just because. Now, obviously, a lot of time is going to pass here. No, go into the village. Now, I'm just going to pause this for half a second here. There is a finite number of mercenaries in these villages. They will continue to come out of a house until the house has no more. You can go into the house and get rid of them first if you want, but your goal is to find the chest with the sigil in it and take the sigil. And once you do that, all the mercenaries will actually disappear. So you can either just make a break for it and just go for the sigil and avoid fighting, or you can kick the crap out of everybody and get a ton of money. This will solve any and all money problems you may have in this game, which you probably won't have any, because you can make thousands, and I mean thousands, of drachmas off these fights. So, oops, wrong button. And notice how our spell is getting stronger. And I always hit the wrong button. Now, I keep doing that. The archers have less, it's either, I'm not sure if they have less HP, but they have less defense, at the very least, than the soldiers with the swords on them. So, keep in mind that these ones are going to take longer to kill. But it's just so much funny, just watching them just pass out left and right here. Wrong way. Now, I'm not sure, like, which house is which in each village that has the sigil in it. So I just basically just keep going until I find it. Now, these guys don't have a lot of money, but they have, swords, shields, and arrows you can sell to Follis. Oops, I want mana and health there. See, so you don't get a lot of just drachmas often, but you will be able to sell all this crap later. I want to say it might be here. Nope, it's not. Just run back out. No, I didn't want to do that. I just find it funny that they fight by faster and faster. The correct door is always maybe over there here in this village. You're always gonna have to like knock on the door or like, oh crap, I have like no stamina. Go over here. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a message saying I'm worn down yet. But that's okay. It'll drain your stamina faster, but as long as you get stamina pills and health, you're fine with being overweighted. Yeah, it might be... No, it's over here in this village, isn't it? Yes, it's over here. I think it's this house right here. Yeah, that bridge is easily missable. Yeah. If you get this door, this is the right door. That has the chest and the sigil in it. Yeah, see how it doesn't do as much damage when we're up close like that? So you want to step back a little bit. Of course, he's against the goddamn wall. No, I didn't want to look at him. And of course, their corpses will disappear after, which makes it easier to loot all the bodies. So you're gonna get 500 drachmas, a sigil, and an item from every chest. And you actually get points for saving the other villages. So let's go here, and what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna put some of the stuff in our chests so we can lighten the load. And we're just gonna sell him all the Folos one by one later. Because he's not open right now anyway, so... Now, I probably won't be able to free all 5 villages in the same night, but that's okay. Yeah, this will, like, solve, like, any money problem you may have, like I had before. But that was partially my stupidity, because I bought an overabundance of supplies to last me through the game. Random encounter, don't want that, just run away. Oh, what the crap? No, go back into the village, goddammit. Yeah, see, they'll start coming out of the houses and everything, and yeah, they're like they drop like flies with the frostbite spell. It's like the most abusable thing in the game, and it's like actually the only offensive spell I use in the entire game. Oh, we're out of mana. God damn, this spell is cold. I mean, see, this kicks the shit out of everything, and it's almost just hilariously just awful. And cheap. Oh no, look, I'm surrounded. Oh, maybe it won't let me loot while I'm being attacked. Now, if you want to get them high up, you can just click the actual spell on them and it will actually aim it higher. Oh, it's just so much fun just looting all these bodies and making all this money. See, we had a whole 11 drachmas when we started this, and we haven't even sold anything yet. Yeah, I'm overloaded. Oh, I always hit the stamina button when I need to hit the spell. The fighting music's not that bad either. Looting bodies is just so much fun. I think it's this door. Well, I guess you can look at the doors and find out which one is which. I just knock because they'll just open the door right up. I know I'm getting my butt kicked. I'm watching my health more than I am what I'm doing. Did you just die already? See, I'm way too close to them, so it's not really doing much. There we go. I mean, you don't have to kill those guys, but I don't know. No, I didn't want to exit now. Good. Take everything! Yeah, and we'll see, you know, the invaders are gone. So, let's deposit our shiat. 25. Look at this ridiculous amount of equipment we have. No wonder we're so overloaded. So, let's sleep until morning. Just so we don't get too exhausted and it might yell at us.